My nephew's right. He is a God-fearing, God-loving man, great family man. But you step onto his property unannounced, no permission, he turns and just right into protection mode. I'm the dad. I'm the husband. Get off my property. You're not welcomed here. Okay? And he's good. And his rule of thumb is simple. It is simple. It's private property. They don't know you. They don't need to be on your property. And if they are, they're doing no good and they are there to harm you. How much simpler does it get than that? Morning, guys. Rico here, Rico's Place. Welcome to another episode of Base Camp Rico Vlog. And I got my Johnny Cash tie-dye on for you today. The man in black. I wanna vlog about a little something maybe a little bit serious than a lot of times am I just cooking antics and that kind of stuff. And it's just something that has hit home, close to home. Those of you that know Rico, I'm not that guy that here's a commercial, goes out and buys the product, or hey, you got to go see this movie. You know, I kind of do my own thing. But nephew Dutch did this video a few weeks ago, and then it got me thinking yesterday. Yesterday I was watching a little bit of the wedding. The Princess of the Making, California Princess. I don't know what the hell her name is, but she did good. Let's get to move into the big house, I guess. And but the phone ring, ding 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 ding, or however a phone ring, whatever it does. I don't know what. Odie, where you at, Odie? Odie and Daisy are running around somewhere here. But it was Grandma down the way, and she said, hey, we're heading into town. There's a guy on a bike coming up our driveway. You know, could you go check it out? Now, if you skip back a little bit, around Easter time, we had some break-ins on the property, and I got robbed. And I'm not a fancy guy, so I didn't lose millions of dollars of stuff, but I lost what was mine, and it was mine. And so anyhow, I go, yeah, I get out there. And I think, man, I don't want them putting shoes on. Hey, Ode, I don't want to go out there and do all this stuff in the morning. It's nothing, guy riding a bike. Now, another little thing about Rico is that I don't judge people by how they look, where they come from, rich, poor, indifferent, color, religion. Well, maybe religion, I don't know. I don't judge people. I don't want to live in a society where you got to lock everything up. I tend not to lock my car when I go into town and stuff. I'm getting better at it, but I don't want to have to lock my house up and fumble for a key every time. So I'm leaving on Easter. The night before, Grandma and them, they come and check over. They check the animals and, just stuff like that. Turn the lights on, put Odie and Daisy in the kennel at night. And don't know where I was going with this part of it. Oh yeah, I do. Grandma calls me Tuesday night, Monday night, whatever night it was, night before I leave, and goes, hey, you make it easy for people to rob you. I go, what are you talking about? Well, you leave your garage door open. Yeah. If I had a carport, everything in my garage would be under that carport. Odie! And you know, I'm not a guy that locks everything. I'm like, oh yeah, so I locked the house all up before I left, secured everything. I got robbed that next morning. You know, everything was secured like you're supposed to do it, and I got robbed. So it kind of hit home. Well, present day, yesterday, get off the phone with Grandma. There's a guy coming through our property, and this video that Dutch made, I thought, I go, you know what? Damn it. He's right on what he was saying. So I grabbed my home defense that I have, Springfield 9mm, good little pistol. I like the way it feels. I just got it last month. Got in the truck and I started driving, and here I see this little guy pedaling. And one of the things Dutch said was, if you're in the country, and this is in town too, if you're in a gated community, same thing. This is private property, and if there's somebody walking, riding a bike, they probably don't need to be there. Now, disclaimer, Rico's the first one to ride his bike, well, I rode it once, ride his bike through these fields around my house, or, you know, cut through a field if I'm doing something. I drive through fields because I like to see the fields. I love agriculture. I like to see the agriculture around, old barns, that sort of thing. So I'm the first one to do that too. And I'm not I don't think I'm a sketchy looking guy. But 9 out of 10 times, if there's a person walking through your property, probably up to no good early in the morning. Coincidental when somebody leaves their house and all of a sudden, here comes somebody going by the house, up the driveway. So I had to drive down. There's 2 access roads to my property, and I'm gonna, in fact, let me go show you those right now. Okay, so this is gonna give you just a little idea where I live, and I don't know why I think there's two access roads into my property, but there's actually 4. So this is the road, the part that goes right in front of my house, and we'll just pan over here. There is a Grandma's house is like right here, and then this road goes through the orchards, probably a good 2 miles. This is the main access road. This is a good quarter mile, half mile road to the main paved road. And then here we go, another 1.5 miles or so down this road, and there's a house down there that's had some issues. So it's we're out here in the country. Okay, so you kind of get an idea now of where I live and what the property's like. So I catch up with the guy over there, little guy, tattooed up, you know, just tattooed up, which he could be I got a cousin who's all tattooed up. He's the nicest guy in the world, has a good job. He, you know, cutting hair for the stars in Beverly Hills, that sort of thing. Great guy. But when you see people, pink hair, blue hair, bones in their noses, all that stuff, we as Americans in the society and old schoolers, we judge them. You know, we just assume. But what Dutch pointed out in his video, and watch that video, it was interesting. He tells a good story. You got to assume he's there for no good. You have to assume he's there to hurt you and your family. And our goal, our main job in life is to protect our family. That's what we're here for. And so you got to assume this guy is here to do harm. So I pulled up next to the guys right by, I pull up in front of them. I didn't cut them off and stuff. Put my home defense in its holster. And as soon as I walked around the truck and he saw that there was a pistol on my my side, hey, I'm not doing anything. Well, I didn't ask if you were doing anything. I am now, though. What are you doing? But his hands went up. Now, right thing to do. If someone's got the upper hand or a police officer, you do what they say. You let them see your hands. You don't make any quick motions. He did everything right. Probably the nicest guy ever. And I explained to him that how we were robbed a couple times and whoa. We were robbed. Odie, come here. Odie. We were robbed and there's private property and hey, do you know the owner? The owner no, I don't know the owner. I'm not a robber. Well, okay, I believe you, but if you were a robber and a thief, what's the first things you're going to say? Oh, I'm not a thief. I've never been here before. I'm just on my way home. Right? That might be true. But you know what? Be on your way home somewhere else. There's a main road over there, a main road over there. You don't have to cut through my property after I've been robbed and inconvenience me because I have to get up and figure out what the hell you're doing. Now, I by all means, do not encourage or suggest everybody run around with a pistol because accidents happen, and you do not want to have an accident. I have the magazine out of the pistol right now. It's just sitting here. I normally don't carry it with me when I'm in my yard. I don't bring it out here by the fire pit. Hope that coffee's hot. But I was inspired by my nephew, and he doesn't inspire me that often, the young whippersnapper, young blood. But you know what? He's right. There's little kids around here in some of these other houses. There's animals. I don't know what this dude was doing. I don't know why he's here. 7:30 in the morning, coming home from somewhere. And I have to assume he's there, scouting out my house, coming back to rob it again. So I put a stop to it. And maybe the guy got a clue that, yeah, you know what? Man, I'm pretty good. I'm okay. I'm not doing anything wrong. But maybe he'll bypass this property next time on his way home. Maybe if he is someone that's kind of sketchy and scoping things out. Odie, I don't know where you keep going, but get over here. Daisy. Daisy's got this big chunk of wood in her mouth, and she keeps teasing Odie with it, and he don't, it's a piece of wood. He don't want it. So he's not even paying attention to her, and it's pissing her off. Oh, there, all right. He's got the wood now. Oh, he ain't smart enough to keep the wood in his mouth. Anyways. So Dutch really got me thinking. You got to think about home defense and self-defense. Now, he's supposed to be sending me, I ordered these little cameras that he uses, and they're pretty cool. I guess they're like a motion sensor camera, and when it triggers, it sends, I think, video and voice to my phone, and then I can, hey, what the hell are you doing in my house? Or, hey, you know what, it's private property, the sheriff's been notified, they should be there in about 2.5 minutes, you might want to leave. Had I had those, I probably wouldn't have been robbed. Well, broken into, but not robbed. They shattered a door, and that brings up the other thing in the country. They can break every window in your house. If there's no other houses around, nobody knows they're breaking in. Now, Grandma, right there, she's a bulldog. I'll tell you what, she hears everything. You know, I'll get a text in the middle of the night. Hey, what are the dogs barking about? Well, hell, I'm sleeping. I don't care. But she hears this stuff. She sees that. You know, hey, there's a guy in your garage. You know, I'll get a call at work. Yeah, does he look like a little Puerto Rican guy? Yeah. I don't know what a little Puerto Rican guy looks like, but Grandma does. I gotta go. That's just my dairy. He's coming to to get a tool or whatever. Oh, okay. But she's watching my house. I like that. So that's kind of part of a home defense also, I guess. Having good neighbors. All right, guys, I've hammered on this, I think, pretty good. You can tell I'm passionate and serious about safety around your house, all that sort of thing. I'm going to refill the coffee. Go inside, put some shoes on because I'm in my chanclas. And get my day started. I want to work a little bit in the yard, maybe watch a movie. I got to get Base Camp Rico, the weeds all out of here. It's looking pretty dismal. I'm working on, under the overhang, a place to to cook under the porch in the summertime. I got some fans I installed. There's going to be some drip lines, sprinklers, some fountains going. I got to go garage sell and get me a little table, that sort of thing. But anywho, let me a little coffee here. Ugh. I always make too much coffee because I think people are going to come by. All right, my friends, Tie-Dye Cowboy, have a blessed day. Be safe out there and do a little bit of good, all right?